close the door for me, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Grant.
Lynette Weaver.
Take two.
My name's Lynette, and this is my story. So I've always considered myself to be a giver and to be a generous person, but I never really understood the importance of tithing. It wasn't until I started coming to Oasis that I really started learning what that meant, and that meant to give a tenth and to give the first tenth of my income. And I was really hesitant at first. I was like, that's a lot of money. I had started tithing, and then I had a month ahead of me that I had $900 of extra expenses. And I didn't know where that was gonna come from yet. One of the things I decided to do was I was gonna hold off on my tithe and see if I had enough money left over, and then that's what I was gonna give. I went to church the first Sunday of the month, and Pastor Philip was speaking that day, and of course his message was all about tithing. And I listened, and I kind of laughed at the beginning, like, okay, God, what do you have for me on this? I would be choosing to rob God when I needed him the most. Like, I needed to count on him to help me come up with this $900. I felt like God was saying, you can test me in this. I was like, okay, I'm in, and I'm gonna pay my tithe, my full tithe, and see where it's gonna come from. Just a couple days later, I was at home, and somebody knocked on my door, and it turned out it was a producer that had been driving around in the neighborhood, and he really liked my front yard. And the next week, they came and filmed a commercial, and they paid me $900 cash.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, I had no idea that God could be so creative. If you're faithful with your part and your tithe and what he's asking you to do, that he's going to be faithful too. So I would just encourage everybody, just keep tithing and keep on trusting God, because he will provide.
That's great. Nail it. I say cut it.